Welcome, come on in and join us. We're glad you're here. Welcome to the Partnership for a Healthier Carroll County's Stay Strong Diabetes Education video. Today we're going to learn some tips to help you make good food choices, exercise a little bit more, and if you need to, even lose some weight to help control your blood sugar. These tips or lifestyle changes are brought to you by Carroll Hospital, a LifeBridge Center, Pivot Physical Therapy, and Martin's Food Market here in Eldersburg, Maryland. Hi, I'm Joni Rampolla. I'm the registered dietitian and in-store nutritionist here at Martin's. So today, let's go see what we can learn about controlling your blood sugar. Let's go. Welcome to the produce section of Martin's Food Market. Why are we in produce? I'll tell you in a minute. So this is the plate. It's a way that we should eat to control our blood sugar throughout the day. So controlling carbohydrates. So the first thing that you notice about the plate is half of your plate is non-starchy vegetables. That's why we're here in the produce section, because produce is the best way to get your non-starchy vegetables. And you can choose a variety of color, your reds, your blues, your green behind me, to fill half of your plate, or half of everything you eat in a day should come from vegetable. Then a quarter of your plate is your lean protein. So you don't want anything that's fried or breaded, but that could be your meat, your fish, your beans, your tofu, your peanut butter, cottage cheese. All of that would fit in here as a great protein source, because protein also helps control your blood sugar. And then this part is your starch, bread, or grain group. So your cereals, your breads or tortilla or roll, your pasta, your rice, all of that fits in this section, or even your starchy vegetables, which are potatoes. They would fit in this section of your plate. And then your fruit, which is super healthy for you, want you to have some, but that is also a source of carbohydrates, as is your milk. So fit them all in that portion of your plate. This is saying drink calorie-free beverages. So don't drink that sugar. Choose something that doesn't have calories, because if it doesn't have calories, it won't affect your blood sugar. And then incorporate a healthy fat. Healthy fats help your heart. That would be like an avocado, an olive or olive oil, a nut, or a nut butter like peanut butter, almond butter.
Pam Zanakis here at the Diabetes Center at Carroll Hospital. I'm coming to you from the Teva Center for Wellness, and I'm here to talk about how you can organize all those great foods that Joni talked about in your diet for day-to-day meal planning. The first thing we look at when we go over someone's food history is look to see how often they are eating. When you have diabetes, it's really recommended that you have some carbohydrate every 4 to 6 hours. And yes, that does include breakfast and oftentimes a bedtime snack. The next thing that we look at is how much carbohydrate at those meals you're having at a time. Everyone knows that carbohydrates can raise your glucose level, but what we want to see is that you're choosing healthy carbs like Joni talked about, but that you're not overdoing it at a meal. People always ask how much carb is appropriate, and generally speaking, to have a good heart-healthy diet, we recommend for people with diabetes, if they're a woman, to have between 30 and 45 grams at a meal, and if they're a man, to have between 45 and 60 grams of carbohydrate at a meal. We recommend trying to cut back maybe 500 calories a day. That actually gives you a pound a week weight loss, and it doesn't sound like a lot. People are often disappointed because they've only lost a pound, but in the course of a month, that's actually about 5 pounds, and this is a big chunk, so this is a great goal. If you think about if you could lose one of these times 12, that's a lot of weight loss at the end of the year. The next thing we look at is how heart healthy your diet is. I know Joni talked about eating the rainbow and choosing lots of healthy fruits and vegetables. The reason for that it's so important when it comes to diabetes is that just having diabetes puts you at increased risk for cardiovascular disease and stroke. So what we want to know is that you're doing everything you can from a diet perspective in order to minimize that risk. So that includes lean meats and healthy fats and heart healthy carbs.
As Pam was saying, exercise is important for everyone. However, it's crucial for those with diabetes and pre-diabetes. Hi, my name is Diane O'Donnell, Master Trainer for Pivot Physical Therapy in Westminster, Maryland. Exercise has many benefits. It helps regulate both blood glucose and A1C levels. Boosting your overall activity can help reduce risk of disease such as heart disease and stroke. It's important to exercise safely and track your sugar levels before, during, and after your workouts. Your activities should include both cardiovascular and strength training. Samples of cardiovascular exercise are treadmill, walking, bicycling, swimming. Strength activities could include weightlifting in the gym with dumbbells, barbells, and strength equipment. At home, you can use equipment such as canned goods and water bottles. You can also do calisthenics using your own body weight, such as sit-ups, squats, push-ups, planks. Your goal should be eventually to reach 30 to 60 minutes, 3 to 5 days a week of cardiovascular, and 3 days of strength training.
Thank you for joining us today in our Stay Strong video. I hope you learned something to help you control your blood sugar as you leave. Remember to always contact your healthcare provider to make sure that you're on a good track before you start a new diet or exercise. You can always contact those featured in this video for more help and support. Remember, stay strong and control that blood sugar.